Okay, so MLG Dallas. Can we expect you at the rest of the MLGs for the rest of the year?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I'll definitely be snagging your autograph at MLG Anaheim since I live 2 feet from that one.
Very
But
cool.
do you plan on actually going to a DreamHack or IEM or anything like these for the rest of the year? Like, is that your goal? Like, as EG said, you can do these.
It's my dream. The cool thing about EG is that it's kind of earn based. Idra's a shoe in to go to those tournaments because damn it, he's earned it. Every tournament he goes to, he breaks out of groups, he makes it far into the tournament. It's like a huge failure when he only gets top eight. I mean, for God's sakes, the guy's got results up to wazoo, and so EG is it's just a blank check for him. It's like, okay, there's that term. You want to go to it? Sure, here you go. For me, not the case. MLGs are a shoe in because it's domestic. But a dream hack or a trip to Korea, those kind of things, not necessarily. They're not off the table because they know that I'm working hard and they know I'm of the caliber where I can do well out there and I can represent EG and I could win these things. But there's discussion to be had. So my dream is to go to a dream hack. I've never been to Europe. It's the place in the world I really want to go to there in like Australia. But I got to earn it. So we'll see.
Okay, awesome. So back to more MLG stuff. This one's more for your girlfriend, Anna.
Sure.
How did she get that? Like, she does the interviews for Team Liquid and stuff. How did she get involved with that? A lot of people are curious about that.
Well, she's a communications major. She's a recruiter for a Fortune 500 company, and she's just got we met on the frickin' debate team. So she's got a passion for communication just like I do, and she has a passion for StarCraft too. She's come along to a lot of these tournaments I've been to. She went to Mexico with me at the Pan American Championship. She's been in New York a few times with me. She's now gone to MLG Dallas. She's been in and around the game, so she loves it. She's got a lot of posts on Team Liquid, been a part of that community, and they were kind of asking, hey, who wants to do this press pass interview thing for Team Liquid there? And I said, Anna would be great. And they're like, you know what? I think you're absolutely correct. So Team Liquid was nice enough to give her a shot, and I think she hit it out of the park, and now she's getting recognized by other people. So Kingston's happy to bring her on board and put her in that role, and EG's not absent to it, and even Team Liquid said stuff, as well as MLG. So hopefully she gets even more involved.
Awesome. It's good because I do enjoy the interviews she does. So PAX East, walk us through your day there because people that didn't go are really clueless expect for the whole state of the game part. You're playing people. You lost twice. Once to Poke Bunny, who we did an interview with. Just walk us through the entire event. How you thought it went.
Dude, it was so awesome. People were so excited and positive about StarCraft 2. They're supportive. Everyone would come up and say, hey, I hope the NSL does really well. We're rooting for you. Love your stream, all that kind of stuff. Like, just really overwhelmingly positive and supportive, and it was just I'm walking on cloud nine. Like I hope I deserve all the fortune I'm experiencing because I'm trying to deserve it because it's really fortunate. So I would sit at the booth and I'd get to act like a celebrity. Everyone would come and say hi and ask for my autograph, and then they'd sit across from me and we'd play in this terrible lag. They had just horrendous lag there, but nobody really minded because we were playing fun games and there were things on the line. If you beat me, you got some memory from Kingston, which is pretty damn cool. And so, a lot of fun games came out of there. I actually maxed out on Marines. And when I say maxed out, I mean I made 200 of them. I made 166 Banelings and stuff like that. So, and the whole crowd's cheering, and there's a huge crowd the whole time too. So I did that all day. It's exhausting. It's tiring to meet so many people, but obviously well worth it. And then for the State of the Game panel that we did, that was really eye-opening too. I mean, we had 500 people show up, and we had to turn away 500 because the
Wow.
seating capacity would not hold that many people. People were lining up 4 hours in advance, and if you didn't line up at least 3 hours in advance, I think you actually got turned away. So that means like 500 people took out, a big chunk of their day to come out and listen to us talk about StarCraft 2 live. And we had a blast. It was so fun. We got to commentate with Husky in day 9. And at first we were worried because it's like, how the heck do you do a 4-person serious commentary? And we kind of all were like uncomfortable with that. But then we realized we were just going to joke around, and so we did. And and then it turned out amazing. You know, we just made fun of Marines the whole time. Um, and I actually had a couple moments too where I was walking with DJ Wheat and Day 9 and JP, and I think Scott was with us or something like that. We were going to get a bite to eat, and I just took a moment to realize, I was like, you know what? I'm having dinner with DJ frickin' Wheat, Day 9, and Sir Scoots from Team EG, and it's like, okay, we've gone somewhere with this, you know, like we're moving up in the world, and you know, that's kind of a silly thing to think, but I'm a fanboy too, man. These guys are like, DJ Wheat is such a damn good commentator. Day 9 is such a good community person, and I got to hang out with him all weekend long, so it was pretty fun.
Yeah, so more on DJ. You know, Unknown and I were masters, but we're not anything special, but we've played in tournaments with commentaries going on.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing on the scale of having DJ Wait commentate for us. And he was doing it for you during your little playing of the people. What is it like having such a renowned person, you know, just shouting over you the entire game?
It gets the blood going. It makes it super, super exciting. You know, I actually had Day 9 commentating me as well, and as long as I've been doing this, whenever I know that Day 9 is going to commentate me, I actually do get not quite nervous, but I do play extra special because he is a former champion / competitor as well, and I always want to impress him, but he's also like the top dog commentator. So whenever DJ Wheat or Day 9 are doing stuff like that, I play extra special. That's for damn sure. And if I was a little bit younger of a player, I think I'd be super, super nervous. But it was cool because I had my headphones on for music, so that I couldn't hear what he was commentating, because that'd probably be really unfair. Can't say the same for all the people that I played against, LOL. But yeah, I had my headphones off a few times so I could interact with the community and you know, listen to him commentate, and it's pretty cool. He's a funny guy too.
Awesome. So this one goes back more to the whole crew, I guess I'll say. State of the Game has become, I guess, the #1 podcast for StarCraft 2. It is huge. We both watch every episode. People want to know, like you said at PAX East, that you just did it, but, you know, did you guys just start doing it? Like, how did you develop into, you know, such this huge thing?
Well, that's a great question. I think it's just kind of the ingredients you cook with. JP's the creator. He got the people together. He actually, the State of the Game's from a long time. It's from the very early stages of the beta, but it did not have what he calls the 4 pillars. Louder used to be a part of it on a regular basis. He was the host, and then like even Tyler was on quite a few episodes. I think they had DJ Wheat on there. You know, like it was more of just him getting whoever he could to be with him, and there's a few people that were pretty regular. And that kind of grew into him, Day 9, Tyler, and myself actually hosting, the pillars, hosting this thing. And it's just it's like a magical, good mix of people. Day 9, infinitely optimistic. There's no way you can ever get him to be grumpy about anything. And he's kind of become the laugh track. He'll laugh at everyone's jokes equally, which is very, very fortunate. Makes everything sound funny. JP is the consummate host. You know, he's opinionated, which is fitting for State of the Game, but he's also good at facilitating questions and kind of directing the thing. And then Tyler and I bring all the controversy, which is I think why 95% of the people tune in.
That's awesome to hear that. So how did you well, I don't remember where I was going with this question, so we're going to skip that. What do your friends and family think about this now? I mean, I remember at PAX East you said your mom used to be like, get off the damn game, but
Yep.
you know, now what does everyone think about you? You know, you're like pretty much the face for esports right now when it comes to, you know, the United States of America, and, you know, what do people think about that when they see you?
It catches a lot of people by surprise. Like, all my friends from high school and college, they always kind of like laugh when they hear about that, because I wasn't, I didn't talk about it a whole heck of a lot. I didn't hide it for sure, but I didn't like, oh, hi, my name's Geoff egincontrol Robinson. It was none of that kind of stuff. It was just more, hey, you want to go out to this thing? And I'd be like, oh, sorry, I can't. I have a clan where they're like, what? It's like, yeah, I play for this team, and we do this and that, or I just got back from such and such trip, that kind of stuff. So they're more kind of they laugh about it. But actually, just today, I got a text from my former manager, at GameStop, who is an awesome, awesome guy. Chris Laux, he's a great guy. Clackamas Town Center in Portland, Oregon. If anyone wants to go in and say hi to him, that would probably make his day. And he said he saw me on the front page of G4 that he checks, and he's like, and it's just completely random to him. I didn't direct him to that at all. And he's like, man, if you need an entourage, let me know. I'll follow you around all this stuff. So there's a lot of people that are really proud of it, and it's kind of it's really cool because it's like a source of pride for them, and it makes them happy to hear about it. And then there's other people who just have no idea and just kind of laugh about it and say, wow, how'd you go about getting that job? That's actually one of the most asked questions. They always say, how does one become a professional video game player? Like when I tell them I went to the national championship or something like that, they're like, well, how do they pick you? And I'm like, oh man, this game is not understood just yet.
All right, so if you weren't in StarCraft or in gaming, what would you be doing? What would your dream job be?
Dream job would probably be like a high school English teacher. I really, really love literature, and I really love public speaking. And I think teaching kind of combines those things. If you're a good speaker, and if you speak well, LOL, then you can really reach people, and your charisma can kind of educate and carry them through the developing stages of their lives. I really. That's like a huge passion for me, and I think that's a big part of the reason why I enjoy coaching so much too, is because it kind of combines both those worlds.
Okay, awesome. Definitely agree with that English teacher thing. You are very charismatic. Now, a little bit back to state of the game. This was a viewer question. You have to kill one, marry one, and sleep with one of your three, pillars there. Go ahead and pick.
Kill one, sleep with one, and marry one. Let's see. Always the funny three. I don't know who ever created that. They definitely hit gold with that. I would marry JP. I think he would. I think him and I could get along the best for the most amount of time. He's also just such a nurturing, loving human being. I would probably, and this is so weird to say, if I ever run for president, this would be the thing that stops it from happening, but sleep with Tyler, I guess. Just, Did
you see his NSSL video? You saw how hairy his chest was. You sure you want to sleep with that?
There's actually, it's inescapable. Every StarCraft 2 figurehead is hairy. Day 9 is as hairy, if not hairier.
That is true.
Fact. So that only leaves killing... No. Yeah, it leaves killing Day 9, which... there's no narrative there at all. I don't want to kill him at all, but when left with the other two options, I guess that's where we're at.
Okay, so your spare time, besides being a bear and destroying people in the gym, what do you do if you're not doing StarCraft 2?
I'm still a gamer at heart. I still I'm really excited for Mortal Kombat 9. I'm gonna absolutely pre-order it. I actually haven't taken out of the wrapping Dead Space 2 yet, which is silly because I pre-ordered that 6 months in advance, or maybe even more, and I loved the first one. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So that's kind of what I do. I play about 30 minutes to an hour of console games each day. I love reading. Song of Ice and Fire. Cannot wait for the show.
Oh yeah, me too.
And then, he said that there's a date for the book to come out, but I absolutely will not believe it until it's on the shelf and then in my hands, because I get so excited about those kind of things that it would probably be damn near unhealthy for me to let myself be fully excited for that. So I just won't. And then what else do I do? If there's dogs around, I love dogs. Right now I live with Russ, and he's got two dogs, one that doesn't stop moving and the other one that is like the most cuddle bunny dog ever, just completely adorable. So